Hello. How you doing? Happy Wednesday, everybody. How's it going, folks? You okay? Thought I'd paint a nice autumn landscape today. Why not? Oh my. Are we okay on YouTube? Are we okay on Facebook? Yes. Right. Yeah. Bit of a turn in weather recently, don't you think? So I thought I'd fleece up and maybe paint an autumn landscape. Maybe a little bit of snow in the mountains, but not too much. It's not windy yet. What's going on up to today? You alright? I haven't seen some people in 3 weeks on the coffee break as well. You've seen me, but I haven't seen you in 3 weeks. I recorded 3 weeks worth of videos. So I edited my intro yesterday and I'd forgotten how to talk. When I used to go back to school, I'd forgotten how to write. I was like, "Way, welcome." What do I say that? I think I'd be used to it by now. Oh. Still haven't bought a noiseless easel. Sorry. I'll try and calm down. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether to change the time of this for the work along. The aim was for it to be like on your lunch hour if you were at work. But I don't know. Do you think I should change it? Just got my coffee in time. Phew. Well, thank God. Or lass in the next room. Come out. You've got like a 10-second delay. So, does that mean I've reacted to the post today? No. I did it wrong. Hi, I'm here in Houghton Spring. Did I pronounce that right, Bernie? Houghton Spring? Houghton Spring? Houghton? Hello, Bernie. Good to see you. I hope you got your prints, your Patreon prints. Sent them through. Should have got them by now, hopefully. I do hope you got them. If you want to join me on Patreon, if you haven't already, you can do so. Patreon.com/scenescape-shop. I think the rest. And you know, all kinds of cool stuff if you're on there. You get like 25% discount, release everything. That's it. That's on the cheapest certificate as well. Happy little treat. One day, happy little treat. And you get a free print every anytime you say you paint anything that you like. Just say, Dean, I like that picture. I'll have a print, please, in my photo album. And the photo album I send you as well, so you can just collect. Just become an art collector. Anytime you see a picture that you like, just tell me you want one, and I'll send it to you for free. Just to thank you to support me. And yeah, you can fill up your photo album, or you can make a wall collage. What's going on with it? Yeah, head to patreon.com/scenescape-shop if you're interested in that. Oh, look at this blue sky. Beautiful. I haven't checked the sound levels, by the way, so sorry if I scared anyone there by going, oh! But I felt it warranted it. Sometimes the blue just strikes, you know? This is phthalo blue. My favorite of the blues. It's not as dark or moody as Prussian. Very cool. Autumny, do you think? Yeah? Looks good. Thank goodness you got your coffee in time, Lynn. Hello, Lynn. Lynn, how does your comparable painting look? Does it look good? Make this one slightly different. Autumn style. Okay. Next. Cheers, by the way. I got water today. I always get scared in case I choke on coffee or anything, so I'm sticking the water. But thanks for watching. Hold the cup up to the screen. Cheers. Yeah, I always get scared in case I cough out Ribena or orange juice under the camera. Right. I'm going to paint some mountains because I do like them mountains. But these mountains aren't going to be this little focus. I want the focus to be the trees on an autumn landscape. I do love autumn. I think it's my favorite season. Got vanilla fudge bar, Darren. Holy crumbs. Gourmet. I want a vanilla fudge bar. And not fair. I'm gonna have a drink with vanilla fudge bar. What even is that? That sounds posh. So way, Darren, way, Danny, way, Bernie, way, Lynn, hello. You get a free way. You can say way back if you want. It's okay. I do hope the sound's okay. You'll have to let me know. It's hopefully fine. Let's get going with this mountain, shall we? Yeah, I want the trees to be the focus of this. The oranges, and the yellows and the reds. The mountain's going to be in there, but, you know, he's not dominating this picture. This one's all about the trees. Yeah, I've got a nice view of distant fields in this house. And all the greens are turning slowly into golds and oranges and browns. It's very rich. Beautiful. An artist can spend hours trying to create these beautiful landscapes. And if you just open your eyes, nature just gives it away for free every day. You just sometimes look up at the sky or look across to the fields. Pretty beautiful the way light just hits nature. Got my big shop coming soon, so if you hear the doorbell go, that's just Danny taking care of business. Got a big Asda shop in. Other supermarkets are available, of course. Probably get chucked off YouTube now for advertising. Also, my calendars are due as well, so that might be the calendars. I do talk about that in the coffee break. I was so confused filming the coffee break yesterday. I filmed it yesterday for tomorrow, but in it I talk about the calendars that may or may not have turned up tomorrow, which was yesterday. Oh, I got so confused. I'll probably see some of it in the edit tomorrow. This won't be on the coffee break tomorrow. The coffee break tomorrow will be Force Unleashed, which is Northern Lights, which if you're a collector, you'll have seen it because you'll have got an advanced preview of it. But if you're watching this on YouTube or if you're not a collector, then it's a Northern Lights picture. And it's sold. It sold yesterday to one of my collectors. If you want a similar, shout out to Lewis, by the way. If you want a similar painting done, either of this, if this one sells, if you want something similar, or of the thing that you see tomorrow, or anything really, if you want anything, you got a guide. Way, Ivy, how are you doing? Ivy's currently visiting friends in Churchill, Manitoba. 3 months, land of the polar bears and northern lights. No. I need pictures. I need photographs. Send me photographs of the polar bears and the northern lights. That's amazing. 3 months? You gonna spend Christmas over there? Is it 3 months for Christmas? That's pretty magical. There's been a few sightings of the northern lights here in the UK. Has anyone seen them? I've seen a few pictures of them. Not quite as impressive as in Canada. God knows where else the northern lights pops up. Not great at geography. But yeah, they've been around. I haven't seen any myself. I would love to see the northern lights in person. Love. I'd love to see mountains. I haven't seen enough mountains in my time. I wouldn't even climb the mountains. I would just stand at the bottom of them and be like, I'm slightly in awe of mountains. And whenever anyone sends me a photo of mountains, they send me the view of them on the top of the mountain. So I don't see the mountain. I'm like, I want to see the mountain. You know? One day, I'll get to Switzerland or somewhere. Switzerland, Norway, Scotland, Highlands in Scotland. Like, that's probably more accessible. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm making these mountains quite grey. Because, you know, they're mountains and they're big and stuff, so obviously they're going to have some impact, but I don't want to take away from the trees. Never know as well whether you want me to talk about the painting or not. Like, if you wanted to paint along one day, maybe, or if you want me to teach you painting. Let me know if you want me to discuss what I'm doing here. I was just wanting to chill out if you wanted to, but yeah. Let me know if you want to know the colours I'm using and stuff. This is grey. That's blue. I think it looks alright already. Did I just leave it alone? I got paint everywhere. This is terrible. It's so messy. Oh, 6 minutes ago, Danny said, I'm just running down to the door. Way! That means we've got the shopping in. AT. It also means we're ready for a zombie apocalypse. Woohoo! Just in case. Try to get Turkey Crown for Christmas yesterday. Not yet. So I got crisps instead. Don't teach me. What should we do? Should we do we'll put some snow on. Oh yeah. You know what else as well? I'm going to warm this snow up. Add a little bit of alizarin crimson to my snow. Give it that pink. Little pink hue. Scrape time. Oh yeah. Get scraping. Scraping this paint off. The reason I'm doing this is so that when I put my snow on, it doesn't create what we artists call mud. The enemy. It's the enemy of impact, mud. It blends dark paint with anything I try and put on the canvas. Just makes it look like a non-colour. I don't want that. So what we do is we get ruthless with the mountains. Mountains can take it though. They're tough. Just like you. Oh, the music's looping. Should I change the music? I don't know. Be like a producer or something. Get my cat. Seamless blend of music. DJ Dean in the house. That work? Probably not. Wait. Hello. Alright, snow time. Oh, I do like putting snow on mountains. See the tiny amount of snow I got? Tiny amount. And I'm holding my palette knife nice and loose, parallel to the canvas. Ooh, yeah. And if you've got shaky hands, this is really good. Because if you're like nervous, it's really good because it makes the snow break. So, unfortunately, I'm steady as a rock. Oh yeah, buddy. I can tell that's going to be a glorious mountain already. Beautiful. I'm reckoning the lights coming from here. However, that's not to say that everything on this side needs to be light and everything on this side needs to be dark, because mountains aren't flat, they're 3D. So they create shadows. So everything on this side does have a shadow because it's like coming out and in and up and down. It's rough and tough. So we don't just go light one side, dark on the other. Jagged, rough formations. Oh yeah. I will, however, neaten up this because at the minute it looks like there's paint floating in the sky. And that's just silly. Oh yes. That'll do. As if it's Wednesday already as well. I mean, what the heck? Is time like flying for anyone else? Is it just me? Like, I can't believe it's Wednesday. I can't believe it's near the end of September. And I can't believe it's the end of the year. It's like, time's just, I'm sure time's broken. Maybe it's because I'm having so much fun. Painting. Just chilling. Oh yeah. See that pink just warms it all up, makes it look nice and not just sort of blandly white. Ooh, there's a few highlights of red. Oh, just got paint all over myself. Getting messy. And we'll pull him up here. So this mountain will be hidden by trees as well, so don't worry too much about it. Don't worry too much about anything. Worrying is about as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubble gum. Sunscreen. It's a good song. Paul Williams. Probably would help to chew bubble gum, solve an algebra. I like to take my time with my moments. As you can tell, been on 20 minutes, barely made a mark. But yeah, moments aren't. They are. And just because something's easy to do, you shouldn't sort of mistake simplicity for no meaning. There's meaning. Ooh, baby. Sometimes I like to put shadows on the other side. Sometimes I just like to leave the other side to make it look sort of dark, impactful shadow. What do you think? You think I should leave it? Or do you think I should paint sort of blued down snow shadow part? This is interesting. Voila. My computer's on a go slow, I'm sorry. Come, go. It's not showing it. Never mind. Well, hopefully you said to add a little bit of shadow, but not too much. Because it's not loading my comments. So I'll have to just guess what you said. I'll just put a little some. I do make noises while I paint as well. I'm sorry about that. I watched a little bit of myself back from the other live stuff. Don't like watching myself too much. But the stuff that I did watch, as I fast forwarded through it, the sort of sound of me watching myself sort of went. What? Snicked! Whoa! That was pretty much it. And then I turned it off and I was like, I'm never watching myself again. That's enough for me. But I do make noises. I get carried away. Now notice how I'm respecting the shape of the mountain. So when I was on this side, I was going this way. I was bending to its will. See? And on this side, I'm respecting the mountain. I'm going this way. Because if I was to go this way, it wouldn't look right. It wouldn't look right. So I'm going this way. Across here. See? Gotta respect the mountain. He's been here longer than you. Younger than the mountains, older than the trees. I'll probably get kicked off again for that. That's copyright music. Because the way I sang it was very close to the original. See, now when I scraped it before, that's helping me now. It's not making mud. It's just coming off it. If I hadn't scraped the paint off before, that would all be becoming black and muddy. And we wouldn't want that. Sometimes you do want that. Sometimes mountains are muddy. So you can use it if you want. But not this time. This is a crisp autumn day. See that this one's a bit more hazy because it's pushed back. See? This is behind that mountain. We'll confirm that with this. Push that back, see? Move mountains over here. That's sort of helped by the haziness. Just a bit more gentle. Mm-hmm. How does he look? Look alright? You make it look so easy. Thank you. It's so hard. It's you can do it. A light touch. I'm really sorry for my comments on the not the ceiling. And dolphin. Alright, time for the trees. We're on the half hour mark. Spent way too long on the top half of the painting here. Trees. Now, with trees, you've got to start with the base. You're going to probably think that this looks ridiculous when I do this. Just bear with me. Everything needs a base. Strong base. Our base is going to be what is it? Lamp black and sap green. Quality. Reliable. I need like a rough brush. That'll do. Sap green. Lamp black. You're going to think I'm gone nuts, but just bear with me on it. It's fine. It's the loudest canvas in the world. Trees. I'm using like lots of paint though on that thick paint, and I'm pulling it down as well. Now a lot of this liquid white that I put on at the start of the broadcast here is dry. Like that's settled. I like that. Makes it easier to work with. There's going to be water soon. Water's flat. I like putting a little bit of pressure on. Many other artists say, you've got to just be really light with your touch. I find when I put a little bit of pressure on, it sort of gives it that layered, almost glacial look to it. And I've done that because I want this to settle ever so slightly. Now, oil paint takes a long time to dry. Long time. But it doesn't take a long time to settle. So we're just allowing it to settle for like 30 seconds, a minute. A lot of paint that I use is quick drying oils, but it still takes a long time. Acrylic will be drying like 30 seconds, but oil's like super slow. But once it's settled, we can start putting on tree details. And we've got a base. And it looks black at the minute, but there's some sap green in there, that'll help. With our layering. Got to layer these nice autumn trees. Some reds, some yellows, cadmium yellow, some orange, raw sienna. Love it. I love your work. Voila. Using a fan brush. Sturdy, looking good, and the pin too. I can't say who said that. It's probably for the best. Because my Facebook's not updated. Thanks. Appreciate it. Got a little bit of everything on this paintbrush. Orange, yellow, red, bit of titanium, white. Gotta say it right. Now the light's coming from here. So let's start with this end and on this side. Oh, autumnal. When I'm reloading my brush, I'm reloading it onto different values of each paint, whether it's red or orange or yellow. Because autumn has all kinds of colours going on. All kinds of trees in different stages of their sort of autumn phase. A little bit of yellow comes through there. I love it. Let's get some orange in, shall we? Oh, yes. Let's remember the reflections. Huh. Forgot. It's okay. Reflections don't have to be super accurate. They can just be suggestions. A lot of people make the mistake of assuming that reflections have to be exact reflections. And that's not how reflections work in real life at all. Some warping there. There's some refraction and reflection. Warp. Shade. And ripples. Oh yeah. I'm just doing the right side of these trees. Some more noises there for the water. Go ahead and in a sec with my sap green. Remind myself that these are actually trees. Yeah, black one. How's that look? Is that alright? Now, where's my sap green? Ooh, is it time for me to change my music? Hold on a sec. Number 3. There we go. I can't even hear the music. Hope it's good. Okay. I use all kinds of different brushes as well. I don't pay any attention to people who say, you gotta use this brush, because it's a special brush. £100. Nope. Don't use that brush. Putting a bit of sap green on my brush, my cheap brush, and I mixed some liquid white in, and that makes it thin. And thin paint sticks to thick paint. All this is thick paint. It's layered, it's texture. I tend to settle, it's thick. So the texture on the canvas, it's 3D, you can't see it, but it is. And I'm moving in with some liquid white, which is very oily. I'm going to put some detail of green in. with that. A thin paint sticks to a thick paint. Or as Bill Alexander, the painter who taught Bob Ross, says, thin paint sticks to thick paint. So I was very confused about it, until I realized it's because he had an accent. Oh yes. See how the shape of these trees are coming through? May not be this. I'll show you close at the end. We can go to once. Cool. And then we'll just head back in, put some more green on the reflections. Noises are optional. They do help though. One claw. Alright. Now, talked before about being light. This is where we'd be light. Stay. What brush should I use? Not that one. Let's use a new one. This is the light stage because there's color on it here, and I need to be careful. Now there is ripple with reflection, but just not a lot. So, sort of. See how that's like grabbed that pin and pulled it slightly? If we were being a bit more heavy-handed, that would went too far over. So we're being light. Be heavier over here. There's gaps. And if there is gaps, that's okay. Because light hits white too. It can just be that. Put some blue in there, shall we? Right at the bottom. That's the suggestion. The water's clear down here. Some reflection as well in the sky. And I'm leaving the sides white. Planes in there. Not planes. Planes. Planes would be crazy. I'm not happy with these shadows on the mountain. So I'll fix them. Big tree. Yeah. Fix. Yeah. Now also, trees have trunks. They do. What you learning today? Trees do have trunks. Now these are going to look, again, just trust the process. It's going to look nuts at first. You have like tree trunks on and from the trees. What do you do? But the process. I like to use the lid of the liquid white for this. Gives you just enough paint. Don't worry about it if it's not straight. I'll treat it straight. Breaks. Super helpful as well. So it just makes it look like the foliage is through. which suits us just fine. Some trunks are thick, some trunks are thin, some have shoots. Branches. Lancaster. And then we go back over with the colours, sort of hide some of the tree trunks. Just like that. Know what you're saying? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the reflection. Just a suggestion will do. Doesn't have to be super accurate. Lights hitting the water in strange ways too, just like it does the mountains. Some things it shows, some things it doesn't. Do this as well. There we go. I like just using the stuff that's on my brush as well. I'm going to put all this. Tell you what we need. We need us a waterline. Cheers. Cheers, Gary. I think that's Gary. Yes. Oh, cheers. Oh, Andy. Good charm are you. Beautiful as always. Pictures great too. Yes, Gary. Look at our waterline go. Oh. Yeah, I'm not worried too much about straightness and waterline and stuff, because there's all kinds of things going on in this shop. With ripples, stones, reflections, twigs, some bricks in the water. So we'll do it. Well, does he look? Does he look okay? Yes. Yes. You're touching my face as well. Have you got all over my face?
Don't look at me.
No. Oh yeah, and you can make the trees point as well. Forgetting the softness of the mountain. Trying to get on the action here. All right. Now I need something in the foreground, so I'm gonna put like some shrubs, bushes, and stuff on either side. I think. Yeah. Why not? So for this, I need a strong base again: black, grey, brown, burnt umber. Oh yeah. A little bit of Prussian blue. The enemy. A little bit of sap green as well, because it is, you know, it is nature. So black, a little bit of blue, a little bit of brown, a little bit of green. Oh, let's go crazy green. Maybe autumn hasn't hit these foreground bushes. Try and remember which brushes I've used. That one. That'll do. Voila. Black, brown, green. Oh yeah. You see this one? Yeah. Thick paint. Because what? Thin paint sticks to thick paint. Don't worry about water when you paint this. Nature doesn't even make sense. Why should you expect your painters to? No. Voila. Now the sides of this painting will be painted, but I tend to wait till the painting's dry before I paint the sides. So I think I've painted the top, but I haven't painted the sides. But I'll do that later on. Plenty of time for that. That's just so you're not watching me paint nothing. Like, so. You know. Okay. Does he look? Oh, I think he looks pretty. Now this is where the autumn side's really going to hit, because there is going to be a slight edge of autumn in these foreground as well. Just spot some trees that haven't. I wanted them to look more autumny. Gonna bring in the big guns and use some liquid white. Just sort of separate the paint. A lot more leaves rather than just sort of rounded paint. Well, let's use it. We've got it. Let's go. There's somebody at the door. Still respecting the light source. So allowing things to stand out. Because if you paint everything the same color, nothing stands out. If James Cameron, director of Terminator 2, said, people were saying, why is this long scene in Terminator 2? There's this long sort of really boring, slow paced, non-action scene in the desert. And James Cameron said, well, if everything is loud, then nothing is loud. If all there is action, then you can't tell when the action is. You don't even know when to get excited. So we're not painting all of it. We're painting some of it. So some of it stands out. I hope that makes sense. You know, I think I might be finished. Oh. Sometimes you don't overcomplicate it as well. I see a lot of artists and they're like, yeah, I'm going to paint a mountain scene, but I also want a waterfall and an eclipse and there's going to be a wave, and it's like, just do one thing at a time. Everything is loud and nothing is loud. Sometimes you just gotta let your painting breathe, you know? What? Really? So the cool thing about this is it's also a tool for scraping as well as applying paint. So you can scrape in twigs. So, I'll say that. Maybe you can't. I'll try and hold it closer so you can see. So, see? Scrape in. See, I'm scraping in twigs. Yeah. I know what I mean. You scrape in the twigs and then you go back over them. Because again, you know, twigs aren't in front of the bush or the hedge or the foliage. They are part of what's making these lovely flowers stand out. Leaves. You're going to cover some of them up. All right. It's a bit of yellow. I know I said that autumn hasn't hit things yet, but I think maybe it should. I'm going to clean my brush a bit. Just wipe the brush. Oh yes. Maybe that was a good decision. Yeah. Oh, yes. How am I expected? Oh. Goodness me. Look like a Smurf. Jeez Louise. Let's sign this baby, shall we? Some titanium white. This is usually the bit that screw everything up. See, I knew I'd screw it up. Using some liquid white to thin my paint, because why? Thin paint sticks to thick paint. Yeah. Looking like mountain with a D chest out. How does he look? Autumn. What should I call him? I haven't named him yet. This painting will be available to buy in about half an hour. I'm going to put it on my Etsy store. Autumn. What can I call him? Chris. Still hasn't updated my comments. Sorry if you've said something you can't reply because it's not playing. But thank you all for joining me on this Wednesday work along. That's 12:56. Shall I play my outro so we can just? This is nice music. My outro. Yeah. So if you are not a collector yet, what the hell are you waiting for? Just become a collector. You have to like constantly buy things like this. Becoming a collector is just really easy. Just scenescapeshopart.com, and if you're watching the replay of this, then just scenescapeshopart.com, and you can select one of 6 free prints. Just cover the post and packing, and I'll send it straight to you. So they've got blessed, or strength, or dramatic, or clarity, proud, and the other one, Serenity. So you can select one of those prints and you can become a collector. And you get your print and you get 20% off anything. Thank you. And thank you too. And yeah, you get 20% off anything I do, whether it's in the past or I'm doing it in the present, or I'm doing it in the future. 20% off, whether it's prints, framed prints, signed prints, original works of art, or indeed commission. So, well worth your while becoming a collector. Go to scenescapeshopart.com. Outro time. This is the last piece of music, I think, that I play on my coffee breaks when it all comes together at the end. I can't even tell if it's playing, but maybe it is. But yes, thank you very much for watching. If you want to become a patron and help support me, that would be wonderful. It's as little as £5 a month, which is like £1 a week, and you get 25% discount off everything I do, and you get the chance to just say to us one day, I like that print, send it to me. You can do that as many times as you want, not just once. I'll paint something this week, then next week, then 2 weeks' time. Anytime you want a copy of 5x7 print of it, that's totally fine. I'll send it to you for free. So yeah, patreon.com/scenescapeshop if you'd like to support me on there. That would be wonderful. My aim is to hit 100. I'm currently on 14. It's not looking great, gonna be honest. But I would love to do that roll call at the end of my YouTube videos that famous people have, where they're like, thanks for supporting me and giving me like lots of money and stuff, when they clearly don't need it. And they have like 3 minutes of credits of people who've just thrown money at them. That would be nice. But I'm super grateful for my 14. They are superstars. And thank you, each and every one of those. And if you'd like to join them, then do so. That would be swell. But for now, I thank you for joining me. And I look forward to watching this back and making all kinds of random noises. And I'll see you for tomorrow's coffee break, which will be a Force Unleashed. But thanks very much. Goodbye.